Stage is reporting ready for launch.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, welcome to the stream. This is my third stream on YouTube, and yeah, the Philippines is currently lit up right now with, well, go ahead and look at uh, this VATSIM. As you can see, the Livery ground tower approach as well as Manila Control is currently online here in the Philippines. And today we'll be flying this, wait, let me just, today we'll be flying this, just zoom in, this Boeing 737 here on X-plane to Cebu from here in Manila. So we'll be flying in the Jollibee livery with a Jollibee call sign. Today we'll be flying as Jollibee 87 Tango, and we'll be carrying passengers. I have no idea. We have to see our flight plan here to confirm how many passengers we'll be playing, but as you can see, I already have the GPU set up, but I have not touched anything in the aircraft just yet because we'll be starting this from cold and dark. So yeah, welcome, and let's go ahead and, you know what, I actually want to go ahead and go to the inside, walk to the inside of the airplane here. We can see our Jollibee logo here, and there you go. This is the cabin of our aircraft. Just Jollibee everywhere. You can actually order, Jollibee menu here. We have hamburgers, Yumburgers, we have Chickenjoy, and whatever. You can get a hot dog, I believe, but that's really up to the availability of our catering, if they have that. So yeah, I actually haven't created a livery for simple ground service, so we won't see Jollibee there. But yeah, so it's, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start setting the aircraft up. So yeah, we're currently here on Manila, where what gate is this again? Let's just grab our, I think it's gate 121. Just grab our stuff here. So terminal 3, terminal 2, terminal 3 actually. So yeah, we're at gate 121 right over here on the remote stands here at terminal 2. So yeah, we'll be flying as Jollibee 87 Tango. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, the audio checklist here, so it can start detecting whether or not I've done stuff in the cockpit. So let's turn our batteries on, put ground power on the bus, and let's just go ahead and check our gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gears down, and it's morning, so I'm not gonna change the oh sorry, I'm not gonna open the dome lights here. And yeah, I actually want to change the time here so we could be exactly the same minutes as what's in real life. So it's currently 6:40 in the morning. I'm gonna put 6:40 in the track real world. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to 6. There you go, 6:40. Apply that, and here we go. We're 12 hours, 12 hours behind our time because it's currently night here in the Philippines, and I don't want to fly during the dark. So yeah, after we've set all of those up, let's go ahead and do our fire tests here. Okay, it's working. It's good. Those are good. Check our fire extinguishers. Those are green. So we're gonna go ahead and know, someone's on Unicom here. Go ahead and do that. Actually, just go ahead and test out our thing here. Gonna go 122.475. Test out our radio. Check. Right, radios work. So delivery is, I believe delivery is, what's delivery? 125.1. So it's 125.1 for delivery here. Just gonna tune that in.
Information India requesting clearance.
That I'm gonna turn all of these off. Right, there we go. Yeah.
Hong Kong 573 clearance.
So we're checked there. Let's go ahead and open our service doors here and cargo doors. Let's grab our loaders and our catering trucks going in, and we can go ahead and grab our fuel. So according to sim brief here, fuel is going to be 7.6 tons. I'm gonna round this up to the nearest 100 plus 100, so we're gonna take about 7.8. Oh, that's wrong. 7.8 thousand pounds of fuel. Sorry, not 1,000 pounds, 1,000 kilograms of fuel, and get the truck ready. I can't actually see whether. Oh, there's the truck right there. Right, so we're good. Gonna go ahead and go ahead and move back to the overhead here. Arm the emergency lights. Get these on there. Need to put our fuel actually, put this steady, and just do our safety checklist.
Surfaces and chocks.
Check.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
On.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Ship's library.
Checked.
Safety inspection checklist complete.
Our safety inspection checklist is complete, so go ahead and select this. Gonna look at this. We have up, indicating up. Flaps here is going up. There's no lights. Let's check. Let's go ahead and check our takeoff warning horns. That's all good. This looks good. Let's do the cargo test. Sorry, cargo fire test. It's working. Right, that's fantastic. We have 0 on the rudder trim. And the weather radar, we can actually touch this on the Zibo. Let's pretend we've checked that. And this is closed. I'm actually gonna turn off the labels here. Fire extinguisher, that's checked. And there, I don't see anything popped out there. Let's pretend we're checking the emergency escape rope here. And let's go ahead and check our flight recorder. Mark airspeed warning test. Stall warning. Oh, it works now. Alright, so it's been 6 minutes. This there. Reversers are off. EEC is on. Service interphone is off. Let's put our IRS to nav. It's the heading /STS. ELT, and let's pretend we're checking the emergency escape rope for the cap's side. Check out all these circuit breakers. They're all good, and let's pretend we see a axe over here. So we are good there. And I forgot to do the service here. Let's do the light test. Just a quick scan of everything here. Over there, it's pretty good. Up here. Right, all this looks good. These looks good. That's good. Right, those looks good. Let's test the autopilot lights here. That's fantastic right over there. So, actually check if the stream's good. We're good in stream here. Alright. So that's the light test done. Let's do the oxygen test. Alright, there we go. That's test is good. This is on norm. Split airport and terrain. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sorry about that. Mute this one and I'm gonna put 126.4 on COM2.
Ensure transponder is on mode Charlie before push and start.
Oh, I should grab my
Avoid radio check.
pen and paper here.
Pre-departure clearance available. Advise controller on initial contact. You have information hotel.
That's
Advise
hotel.
on initial contact. You have information hotel. Sivnino Aquino International Airport Information Hotel. Time 0900 Zulu. Zulu. Arrivals expect ILS runway 24 approach. Runway 24 and runway 31 in use. Wet 250 at 16. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Light rain. 2,200 scattered. Ceiling 9,000 overcast. Temperature 27. 2.26. Altimeter 1002. Notices to airmen. Ensure transponder is on mode Charlie before push.
Alright, so we got the 8 information hotel here. Let's put in 1002. Let's verify actually if it's correct. Yep. For our engine here, because sometimes the weather engine for X-Plane shows up as, you know, different conditions, and we don't want that. We don't want to tune in a QNH here that's not with our weather engine. That's not gonna lead to very good results. So I'm just gonna put 1002 and let's verify. Yeah, that's just below 100, which is accurate for Manila. And let's go ahead and set up our MFRA. Actually, MFRA here in Manila is 1100 according to VATS aviation toolkit. Usually it should be actually 1080, since the airport elevation is 75 plus 1000, just round it off. But you know what? Yeah, I'll just put it to 1080 right over there. So let's move to the first officer side. As this oxygen. Put this to UTC. Put this terrain mode. Check that's norm. All of these are guarded, and let's do the GPWS test. This is pretty long. We're gonna do it because we're cold and dark. And there you go. So that's the test done. Let's go ahead and stop the service and let's actually check outside. Be outside. Just gonna check our aircraft here. So we are flying in this 737 Jollibee livery. I created this one myself. It's available in the X-Plane forums if you guys would like that. I'll actually go ahead and link it down in the description once this stream ends, or if I remember to. So yeah, that's done. Let's go ahead and close the service doors here. Get the bus in, so we can pretend that passengers are getting boarded. And let's remove the catering trucks. Ooh, there's a 737 that just spawned in. Fun. I have no idea what this guy is. Bravo 2 Bravo. Okay. It's not an airline. Maybe he is. I don't know. And let's go ahead and... So fuel is good. 7-8. Yeah, we don't need... There isn't a lot of traffic, I believe. Let me check. Oh, approach went offline, actually. Approach went offline. Tower also went offline. And... Manila. Wait, let me go ahead and check you guys. Go ahead and switch to VATSIM here. So yeah, I think we missed it. When did they announce that the down at 6? It's 7. So I guess ATC did not go online for just for a short while here. But nevertheless, we still have ground frequency and delivery and ground frequency online in Manila, so we'll still have some sort of air traffic control here tonight. So let's go ahead and get back into the game here. Let's go ahead and load our passengers. So we actually need to go 189 and check our passengers here. So we have 173 passengers on board. Let's do that. Gotta go ahead and start our leg, and we just go back and verify that our zero fuel weight is actually correct. 61.1. Huh. That is not correct, actually. Should be around 18. So we're missing like 3,000 kilograms. I'm just gonna add it to the front. Right there. So now it's 61.2, but that's fine. We can work with that. And let's go ahead and set up our FMS. Position in it. Let's go ahead and select Romeo Papa Lima Lima, which is Manila. Go to the next page, grab the GPS coordinates there, and go to route. Romeo Papa Victor Mike for Cebu will be Jollibee 87 Tango. And we'll be taking off runway 31. Bam. Let's go set our departure, which will be the harbor one. Let's verify that on our ATC frequency here. I'm actually getting anxiety now that my stream might not be working as fine. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I just opened it on my phone. I can hear myself. We're good with our sounds here. So, yeah, we'll be taking a harbor one. That's already set up. Let's go back to route. Oh, that's the wrong button. Harbor, direct Ipata. Oh, there we go. Direct Ipata, then Whiskey 25 to Patay. Bam, and let's pre-select runway RNAV for runway 22. I believe it's Golda. Let me verify that. It's Golda. Yeah, there you go. We'll be on the Batay 3 Romeo. Batay 3 Romeo right over there. And that's our whole route in. Just gonna go ahead and verify that. So Harbo, Direct-Ipata. So Harbo 1 to Harbo, Direct-Ipata. Then Whiskey 25 to Batay. The Batay 3 Romeo to Golda. It might change. Yeah. Manila Control is no longer online, but I'm just gonna check the this to see whether or not the X-Plane engine concurs with the forecast for Cebu. Actually, see the forecast for Cebu here. RPVM. Oh, that's the wrong button. No information. There we go. Weather updated. 221. Yeah, it's pretty much runway 22 for us. Just go back to here. Golda Bata True Romeo, that's good. Actually, go ahead and select leg here. Go to plan. Let's just verify everything is good. What the hell just happened here? Harbo to Ipata to Rappel. Ipata to Bogda. Wait, just retry that. Right, so that's runway 31. We're gonna go to Harbo and then we're gonna turn. We'll turn left direct Ipata if there's no ATC. Yeah, there's no ATC at all. I don't think. So we're gonna turn left direct Ipata to, and then proceed to Cebu here. So that's our flight plan is good right there. Go ahead and activate that. Go to fuel. We have distance to go of 328. Wait. Bam. Let's actually set this up first. So reserves are going to be 4,000 kilograms. Cost index is going to be 20. And our cruising altitude of 350. Go ahead and select our top climb winds, which is 281 at 12 and 15 degrees Celsius above standard temperature here. Position altitude 11,000, that's good. So let's execute that. I'm going to go ahead and go to progress page here. So it says that we should have 5,000 kilograms of fuel. It says on our OFP, this 4.7, that's good. Ground distance says 336, 328. That's fairly at about the same range. So that's good. We can now go ahead and go to legs, rotate and let me actually find rappel. So at rappel, we are going to be inserting our average. You know what? We don't actually need to do that because rappel is the only waypoint after our TOC and TOD. So I'm not gonna put anything there. So I think it's automatically gonna put whatever figure is in there, I believe. Just gonna go ahead and execute that. So route it's executed. This is good. So let's proceed to our N1 limits. So according to VAS Aviation Toolkit, we're gonna be taking off with no salt temp, 26 kd, right? So to take off, gonna select flaps 10 and calculate our CG here. Bam. So 138, 140, and 148, 138. That's 1 knot below. Then 148. So it's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. So 148 gonna be set on the MCP trim. We're gonna set 7.25 here. We're at 7.25. That is pretty good. Put that to legs and let's go ahead and set up our overhead here. So yaw damper can come on. This is all good. That's off. Normal, auto. I'm gonna verify. There's a bit of fuel, but it's below what? It's below the minimum. I think it's. Wait, let me actually verify that with X checklist there. Where is it again? And it's not it. So, if anyone's wondering, if you, the viewer, is wondering, I'm very much new to flight simming. I've only started flying this the Zibo 737 this July this year. So I'm fairly new. I'm very much a newbie to flight simulation, and yeah, I'm really doing all of these streams just to document my passion, you know. So I might get a lot of stuff wrong. If you see me do stuff wrong, you can always go ahead and write into the comments, and I'll try to incorporate to study and what I did wrong and try to do better next time. So if you do have anything to say, don't hesitate to either chat right now. I don't have chat opened up but I will be checking it from time to time. Yeah, and there's no chat. So, yeah, just if you're watching this while I'm offline, just chat it. Sorry, just tell me on the comments below what I did wrong so I can rectify it in the future. So, let me just go ahead and verify. What was I verifying again? The fuel, right? It's not it. Just go ahead. Here we go. So below 453 kilograms. Is that this is 60, right? Wait, so I think one here is 1,000 kilograms. So 4, 5, and 4, 6. Sorry, we don't have that, so I'm not gonna turn on our center fuel tanks. Just our left and right ones. That's all dim. Let's put this to bright, dim, bright, off. That's good. I don't think real life pilots touch this anymore, but I like to put it in battery and the EP gen just because this is on, this is guarded. We have the GPU on the bus. Our it's not raining, I don't think. Well, it is raining. There's light rain according to our ATIS information. But we go offline. No, we can still see other aircraft, alright. According to ATIS information, but I'm not feeling it here on the X-Plane engine. Let me actually the bus. So I'm not gonna turn our wipers off. Sorry, I'm gonna turn our wipers should be off. Panel is bright. That's on norm. This is armed and guarded. C plus come on. Actually did not test this out. I'm not gonna push this, but I have a plugin that whenever I pushed it, that opens up better pushback, so I'm not gonna push that. Go ahead and put our window heat on. Probably it's gonna come on later. Anti-ice, what is it? It's really 27. This is the Philippines. Anti-ice is not going to be turned on anytime soon. Maybe up in the air we'll do that, but here on the ground we'll not do that. We have air stairs and whatever still turned on. That's good. Sorry, electrical and engine hydraulic pumps are good. Let's check our hydraulics. This above 2800, so hydraulics are normal. Check this is 000. It's all good. Go to voice recorder on, and it's the Philippines super fucking hot, so I'm just going to put this to cold here. Packs can come auto, isolation valve can stay open. Engine bleeds are on. APU is currently off, so that's turned on. Have that off. We're cruising at 35,000 feet, right? Confirm that again. You have 35,000 feet. Light I'll show 100. Let's check. Steady and all those are good. So we're good there. Go ahead and set our MCP to our thing here. So I'm gonna go open airport. We're right over here. Gonna go ahead and grab Harbor 1. Sorry, we're supposed to be at SID. Right, there we go. Harbor 1 departure. So Harbor 1 departure is 318. 318, 318. This 318 as well as runway heading. Do we still have ATC? Still have delivery and ground online, so it's good. We don't have tower, we don't have approach, so I'm just gonna go direct to flight level 350. There you go. Gonna go select. Oh, flight director's on, master on, captain's side. Put this to RTO. Reset the fuel. Right, that's good. Standby instruments are checked. Let's cross check that actually. 002, 002, 1080, VOR. Select that. That's on delivery. I'm not hearing anyone actually. It's on delivery, but I'm not hearing anyone. Gonna put 121.8 on standby. That's ground. Oh, never mind. We're actually got that muted. Right, so 114.4 for the Manila VOR. Good there, standby 2000. That's good, and we can now shut this door off. So, what else do we need to do? Our briefing. So, yeah. That's instruments cross-check, so we'll do our emergency briefing. I have no idea how to do an emergency briefing. Once again, I'm a newbie to flight sim. I'm not a real-life airline pilot. But I think I do know, like, I'm a student pilot, and we've been taught a briefing, a crew briefing, for flying single engine. I don't know if that's gonna work here, but just gonna say, you know, for the briefing, that yeah, in case we do an emergency, sorry, rejected takeoff, I'm just gonna pull the power back, disconnect the auto throttle, and maybe if it's not our issue is not an engine failure, I'm gonna go ahead and do reversers, full deploy our parking brakes, and let the aircraft decelerate up to 60, and then manual braking. Above 80 knots, that will only be rejecting for major issues such as an engine failure, or if we get any wind shear warning and any issues of that caliber. Above V1, we won't be doing any rejected takeoff. We'll be we are committed to taking off and climbing, making sure we're above our V2 speed all the way to our MFRA 1080, and there we can go ahead and clean the aircraft up and accelerate, and then try and hold wherever. But yeah, it's a sim. I'm probably not gonna do that, because I have not set up any failures to go off, so that's good. And yeah, so we'll be any threats. So currently we only have ground actually online now. Well, Kevin has been online for 3 hours and 34 minutes. Wow. But yeah, we only have ground online now, so it's gonna be coded. It's gonna be more or less a uncontrolled airport, and we have, like, if I show you guys, wait, let me just open OBS here. Show you guys VATSIM here. There's like 5 of us trying to depart out of Manila, so there's a bit of traffic here in Manila, and we're uncontrolled. So that's a thing that we need to look out for. We need to be clear and precise with our communications, and yeah, so other threats, we're currently a 1-pilot operation, and the 737 is supposed to be a 2-pilot aircraft, so that's also a threat. We are definitely also not trained for this aircraft, so we may make a mistake, but at least we don't have ATCs, or we're not going to inconvenience anyone. So let me just go ahead and bring you guys back to the game right there. All right, so let's do our taxi briefing. So we're currently at Bay 212 here in Terminal 2. We're gonna push back, probably facing south at November. Then we're gonna taxi. Are we actually gonna hit Gulf 11? We might actually go ahead and go ahead and push back all the way here so we can reach Gulf 11. But let's see what the ground controller says. So it's either that or we go Gulf 12, then we're gonna turn the Delta, then we'll hold short at Foxtrot 5 for runway 31 departure. We'll be departing runway 31, which is a runway heading of 316. We can only have 318 set because that's what is here on our Harbor 1 departure. So Harbor 1 departure is runway 31 SID. So basically it just involves us flying at the heading of 318 all the way to Harbor at or above 1,900, and then we're probably gonna turn left direct to Ipata. So that's it for our takeoff briefing. Once again, it's 138, 140, 148, 148 set on the MCP and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do our before
Start
start.
checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors,
Nav.
gear pins,
Removed.
light test,
Checked.
oxygen,
Tested 100%.
yaw damper,
On.
nav transfer and display switches,
Normal and auto.
fuel,
Yo, we've been streaming for like 42 minutes now. I have no idea why or how. I'm super slow with setting everything up. I have no idea if this is how long it takes this up realistically, but I think Flight Deck 2 Sim can, you know, whenever I watch Flight Deck 2 Sim, it's like it takes like 20 minutes into the stream to be able to push back, and I'm here at like 40 minutes into the stream and I haven't even completed my before start checklist. But anyways, I digress. We have 7.6 required, we have 7.8 on board. Let's check.
fuel pumps,
4 pumps on.
cabin utility, IFE, galley power,
On.
emergency exit lights,
Armed.
fasten belts,
On.
window heat,
On.
air conditioning,
PEX auto. Bleeds on.
pressurization,
35,000 set. Flight altitude, land altitude 100.
Set.
pressurization mode selector,
Auto.
instruments,
Cross-checked.
auto brake,
RTO.
hydraulics,
Normal.
speed brake,
Down D10.
parking brake,
Set.
stab trim cutout switches,
Normal.
wheel well fire warning,
Checked.
radios, radar and transponder,
Put ground frequency on and then put this to 122.8 for Unicom. Yeah, standby 2000 set.
Set and standby.
rudder and aileron trims,
3 and 0.
takeoff briefing,
Takeoff briefing has been discussed.
Discussed.
PA,
Let's just pretend we
Complete.
completed that.
FMC, CDU.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a PA, man. Right, FMC CDU set.
N1 and IAS bugs,
N1 and IIS auto. V-speed set.
stab trim,
Set.
performance, weight and balance,
This has to check.
Checked.
EFB,
Airplane mode and stowed.
phones,
Off.
flight deck window and cockpit door,
Closed.
doors,
Oh, we haven't
Not
closed
again.
our doors yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and stairs up. Close all of those. Remove the loader, and we can actually go ahead and start the APU now.
Closed.
passages,
Seated.
before start checklist completed to the line.
Alright, I may have made a mistake. I should have started the APU so we don't have to waste time, but here we are. Just gonna wait for the APU to start up. Let's actually go outside. The APU is starting here. So, yeah, the EGT is coming up. Let's just verify that it's not gonna go overboard. Yeah, that's good. It's coming good. Wait for low oil pressure. That's good. And yeah, so APU is on. We're just waiting for the power to reach the bus here. We need to this light up. So let's just wait for that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and plane spot actually here in Manila. So we have a Cebu A320 here with the old livery. That's just, don't mind the pixelated textures, just you know, because my PC isn't really fantastic, so it's pixelated. Over here at the back of Terminal 3, we have another pixelated A320 from Cebu Pacific in the old livery. Let's go ahead and go to Terminal 2. Terminal 2, we have a winglet version of the A320 here. APG or co-red area, Philippines, AirAsia. And at Terminal 1, we have an A321 from, this is either Philippine Airlines or Airfil Express, Philippine Airlines. I mean, yeah, it's in Terminal 1. Of course, it's Philippine Airlines. Do we have anyone in Terminal 4? We do not have anyone in Terminal 4. These are static aircraft that comes with the Sneeries. Let's just go ahead and go back to our plane here. And APU is now on the bus. Put that on the bus, put APU bleeds on, and let's remove our GPU and remove chocks actually. Go ahead and call in.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Go ahead and grab our clearance here. Confirm we do have ground still online, right? Yep, ground is still online. So, gonna go ahead and grab our clearance. Manila ground, good evening. Jollibee 87 Tango.
Jollibee 87 Tango, Manila ground, good evening, good.
Manila ground, Jollibee 87 Tango at gate 121, Terminal 3. Would like to request our IFR clearance to Cebu, flight level 310.
Jollibee 87 Tango, cleared Mactan, Harbor 1 departure, runway 31, Dark Ipata, Whiskey 25, Batay.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
4444.
Right, we're cleared to Cebu via the Harbor 1 departure runway 31 and then direct Ipata Whiskey 25 Batay. We'll maintain flight level 350 and we'll squawk 4444. Jollibee 87 Tango.
Jollibee 87 Tango, read back for QNH 1003, advice when ready for push and start.
QNH 1003 will advise when ready for push and start. Jollibee 87 Tango, thank you.
Actually, Jollibee 87 Tango, Manila ground is closing unfortunately. Monitor 122 decimate.
Alright, we'll monitor Unicom 122 decimate. Thank you so much, Kevin. Bidang saya. See ya.
Bidang siya. Break all stations, Manila ground closing, monitoring 122 decimate.
Alright, so yeah. I mean, he deserves a break. He's been online, what? Almost 4 hours? Yeah, 3 hours and 45 minutes he's been online. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we did not catch the ATC for the Philippines here, but we only caught the tail end, and we took way too long to set up the aircraft, so we could not experience it. But anyways, I digress. We're already here. We are already set up, so might as well just continue the flight here on Unicom. So we were given a squawk code here, so I'm just gonna put our squawk code in. Put that to out off, anti-collision lights come off, and conditioning packs come off. Go ahead and start.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Out of.
Before start checklist completed.
Right before our checklist is complete. Before we start our push, do I need to do anything else? What else do I need to do? I don't think I have anything else to do. Oh, yeah, we're using Cebu Pacific's tug here. I might create a Jollibee tug just so we don't have this kind of stuff. I've been trying to figure out how to make the info, that configuration file, to not have to ignore all of the livery tugs and just give us the default. But yeah, all of my tries have been of no success, so we'll just pretend that we don't see the Cebu Pacific tug. So go ahead and start our push, I guess. Gate 121, we're going to push facing south at November. Manila Traffic Advisory, Jollibee 87 Tango at Terminal 3, Gate 121 will be commencing push and start facing south at November, runway 21 departure. Alright. So we need to do Yeah, I think I'm forgetting something. I think like I want to do something before we go, but should go ahead and never mind. That's what I forgot. I think
Aborting pushback. Stand by.
that's not what I wanted.
Can't start planner. Pushback already in progress.
That is not what I
Please
wanted.
stop the pushback operation first.
Right. I might actually just disable that plugin. It's kinda confusing. I don't know. But maybe I should just not press it when I've already pressed it.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Gotta reconnect. Put our nose gear right there. And yeah, let's actually push back way over here.
So connected and
Nobody's
bypass pin inserted.
nobody's here. We're not
Release
blocking
parking
anyone.
brake.
Let's do that. Let's switch park and brake, and let's turn on.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, we can start the engines. Put round. And one is rising. These are dimmed. Right, that's 25%. And one, start lever to idle. And watch this, that's dim now. That should be go bright and then dim. Super hard to, immediately check that in the sim. So we're just waiting for our engines here. Alright, that is stabilized. That's 2462. We are stabilized on engine number 2. Let's try and start engine number 1. Put engine start. Switch to ground here. And that is rising. Start lever idle, and that's dim again. I did not check that up. All right, but getting pushed back.
Manila traffic, Cebu 549, ready information Juliet, ready to push and start, facing south for runway 24 departure.
Alright, so engine number 1, and that's 24622, stabilize. And we go ahead and do our after start flow. Turn the AP off, put this engine start switches to continuous, probe heats come on. Packs come auto, and you bleed up. I see what I wanted to do now. I wanted to do the packs, what do you call it again? The procedure where you can open one air conditioned pack on, then put this to close, so that you can get AP bleed off to the right engine while having the packs on.
Manila traffic, radio check. How do you
Hear you 5x5, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Just getting pushed back here, all the way to the line over here.
Manila traffic, Cebu 417, Terminal 3, gate 102. Pushback, taking south for runway 24.
Alright, so A320 is pushing back right over here. Go ahead and push back way over here. So I can actually move that now. It's Golf. So we're gonna go Golf 11 Delta Foxtrot 5. So once again, recap. I've been streaming for 57 minutes once again. My last stream as well took me this long to push back for some reason. I mean, I don't think I've wasted time. I mean, I may have... Did I waste time? I feel like I've been talking for like the whole time and doing stuff. I have no idea why it's taking me so long to set everything up. I might just stay silent in the next stream just to test out whether or not I'm wasting any time just talking. So, yeah. I should go ahead and put this to take off.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, set parking brake here.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Disconnect. See what the view is like here for our Jollibee customers. I'm imagining the pilots have instead of having like white uniforms, like white polo uniforms, they have like Jollibee red uniforms. Kind of like how JetBlue has
Tow is
blue uniforms.
disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
See ya, bidang saya. Alright. We'll be on the left. Our Cebu Pacific tug is... yeah. Bam, there's the pin. Go ahead and set flaps 10, so that's 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually verified that. Set flaps 10. Flaps 10 is set. Go ahead and check our controls here. Left aileron, control aileron, right aileron, control aileron. Down elevator, up elevator, and here comes the rudders. Alright, check, recall is checked, and let's do that. So that's flaps 10 set, green light, and we can do the before.
Before taxi checklist. Generators.
On.
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Probe heat.
On.
Anti-ice.
I don't know why this keeps turning off.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto, bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Not again.
Oh crap,
Auto.
forgot the isolation valve here.
Flaps.
Flaps 10
That's
retried
why we
and
have
selected, green
checklists.
light.
Stab
That's
trim.
why we have checklists.
Set.
Start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight control.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist completed.
Right before taxi checklist complete, let's go ahead and call in our taxi in Unicom. Manila traffic advisory, Jollibee 87 Tango, starting point Sierra 13. We'll taxi runway 31 via Golf 11 Delta, and we'll hold short Foxtrot 5, Manila. Alright. So, go ahead and check. Left is clear. Right is also clear. And parking brakes. Damn. Check our config. Config is checked. And turn all these lights on. Right.
Connecting traffic in team 2039er at paper 10,000 feet inbound, Arnav runway 24.
We have traffic coming in. But we're taking off from 31, so hopefully we don't need to look out for traffic. I mean, we have to look at our we can't depart, I believe. We might not. I don't know what the procedure are actually. It's still kind of confusing for me, but I think there's a procedure where if there's an aircraft taking off runway 24, you can't really take off at the same time runway 31. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's the experience that I get, you know. Whenever someone's taking off runway 24, ATC always instructs me to hold and wait, line up and wait, sorry, at runway 31, and then let the aircraft take off before they'll tell me to take off. So yeah, let's go ahead and do our before takeoff.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 10 set. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
Takeoff briefing, we have PAX Auto leads on. V1-138, V2-140, and VR-140 and V2-148-148 is set on the MCP. This will be a flaps 10 departure, runway 31, harbor 1 departure. Will maintain heading 318 until harbor, and then we're gonna turn left direct to Ipata.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Right before takeoff checklist completed the line. Taxiing a bit too slow here. It's got up to like 15 knots. Did I? Yeah. Where's the traffic in front of us? Oh, it's right there.
Starting point 20 will taxi 24 via November 5.
Where's
Delta
20?
4, Delta
Oh, it's
5,
right there. Alright.
Charlie 2 and hold short Hotel 1.
I'm still way too slow. Let me go ahead and increase the speed here. Clear left, clear right. I need to get up to 15 here. It wasn't this. I don't need this much power in the previous versions of the Zibo. And it didn't slow down like this. Like at 15, I pull back the throttle. It will stay 15 for a pretty long time before it starts slowing down. Let me test that out actually. It'll see how fast this airspeed. Yeah, it slows down quite a bit. I mean, obviously I'm not a 737 pilot, but I think that is also has been observed by people like Flight Deck 2Sim. So yeah, go ahead and keep this up. Oh, there you go. We're lagging definitely. Right, let's clear left. Traffic has not come out there yet. Clear right. So at Foxtrot 4, the next right will be hoarding short for runway 31. Oh, I forgot to tell our flight crew to do whatever they do for takeoff. Gonna go ahead. Hello, traffic advisory. Jollibee 87 Tango at Foxtrot 5 will line up and wait runway 31. Go ahead and turn that off. Get landing lights on, strobes on, put this TAR in. And let me actually go ahead and look outside first.
Manila traffic 549.
It's clear over
Ready
there.
for takeoff, runway 24
Clear.
for Ipata departure.
Let me go ahead and line up here. So we have an aircraft taking off.
Approaching 3-1.
Obviously, in real life, we can't. I don't think we can see. Maybe the first officer can see the or can see runway 24.
On runway 3-1.
V738 for 160.
Yeah, there it goes, lining up. Just gonna wait. Let's go ahead and look at our thing here.
You check.
Go ahead and look at the map here. We don't have any traffic coming in, so that's pretty good.
Manila traffic, Cebu 549.
Just waiting for this guy to take off. Hello traffic, Jollibee's 87 Tango, lined up runway 31. We'll wait for, we will be waiting for the traffic on 24 to depart before we roll.
On runway 3-1. On runway 3-1.
Manila traffic, Cebu 549. Rolling runway 24 for IPATA departure.
Alright. I have no idea if that's procedure, but
Manila traffic, Cebu 549 airport, runway 24.
hello traffic, Jollibee 87 Tango, lined up runway 31, Harbor 1 departure, will be taking off. Alright. Start those, put the parking brakes off. Put this to 40%. 40% stabilize. Toga, take up thrust 10. No traffic. Jollibee 87 Tango rolling. Right.
knots.
Check.
B1, rotate.
Or
Positive rate.
Europe. Following the flight directors here.
$400.
Checked.
Manila traffic advisor, Philippine 118, Terminal 1, Bay 1. Board commission pushes start for runway 24.
1000.
Check. Let's bug up. Hello traffic. Hello traffic, Jollibee 87 Tango departed runway 31, Harbor 1 departure passing 1,800. We'll be, after Harbor, we'll be turning left direct Ipata, then climbing flight level 350. Go ahead and go flaps up. We're gonna go heading select actually. I did not do before takeoff.
Checklist below the line.
Well, that's a fail.
Ah, this.
Well, that is a fail.
Set
Transponder.
TARA
Strobe lights.
on.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff, checklist completed.
553, Terminal 3, Bay 106, will commence
Go ahead, actually, and
runway
select.
31.
Command A set.
Manila traffic, Cebu
And
417, lining up, A24, Ipata to back departure.
Go ahead and do 250. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Check. Pax auto bleeds on. Right. I forgot to turn this on as well. Oh my god. Alright, we're overhead Ipata. Go ahead. Turn left here. Manila traffic. Jollibee 87 Tango over Harbor will turn left direct Ipata. Go ahead and turn left direct Ipata and select LNAV. LNAV set, VNAV set. And put this to cruise climb. 350 set on the FMC, 350 set MCP, 350 set on pressurization. Check.
4117, rolling runway 24, Manila.
We're inside the clouds. We're approaching 10,000 feet. Turn off landing lights, turn off those. Oh no, we might disconnect here. Not gonna lie. Right, so cabin altitude. I don't know how to actually look at. I don't know what figure is correct to see. I think this is, but based from what I know, and this as well. This is normal indication, I believe. We're climbing. Pax auto bleeds on. All the lights are good. And do recall. Recall's check. And after
takeoff checklist. Air conditioning and pressurization.
The traffic Cebu 110, commence descent at level 160, Conde 3 Papa arrival pare.
go ahead. Do that. Set standard. You set.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Altimeters.
Altimeter has been set.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Alright, after takeoff checklist has been complete, so yeah, we just departed. Just short recap of our flight. It's Jollibee 87 Tango. We just departed the runway 31 on the Harbor 1 departure here in Manila. We're currently now heading direct Ipata. I actually forgot to turn on the weather here. My god, I forgot a lot of stuff before taking off. I was super excited to just do stuff here. And yeah. We're currently now direct Ipata. Then after Ipata, we're gonna go head rappelled into Bata, and then we'll commence the Bata H3 Romeo for Cebu. Disclaimer though, my FPS in Cebu, I don't know why, but the cloud surf scenery for Cebu has terrible FPS for me, especially when I'm looking at the rest of Mactan Island. If I look at Cebu off to the north side of the scenery, it's all fine. Like my FPS is fantastic, but whenever I look to the south, look at the island of Mactan, my FPS crumbles, so it might get disconnected down there in Cebu. So this is what VATSIM looks like for us. There's 4 arrivals for Manila right now. This is us.
November 5, Golf 14 Delta, Foxtrot 5, hold short, runway 31 Manila.
So we have someone flying with us to Cebu here. Cebu for 117. So we're Jollibee 87 Tango. Go ahead and fly to
Pag tayo sa frequency, uy.
Right, so
Cebu 034 Boris commencing descending 5000.
that is our traffic. We have two people going to Davao here. One going to Manila from Butuan, and we have one also going to Manila from Butuan. Then we have a Singapore Airlines Boeing 787 from Butuan as well. Actually, there's so many people doing route flights. I'm here, Jollibee 87 Tango. So yeah.
Manila traffic, Cebu 4117, over Sampa, passing 9,000, climbing flight level 330.
We see traffic. We have traffic 1,600 feet below, according to our TCASs. It's gonna be super hard to see him with all these clouds unless we have the labels on. Can we actually see them with the hell was that? Someone meow? Or was that an actual cat? I don't know. Yeah, we can't see it. I'll just turn that off. Right, so FPS is getting low for us. We're right above 20 FPS here. So yeah, it's scary for if our FPS goes down below 20 because we might get disconnected from VATSIM. Alright, we have another traffic off to our 1 o'clock. It's 2,300 above. I don't know, we can see some chemtrails here. What is that? He is around 50, 40 miles from us. Approaching 40 miles from us. Should see if this traffic, you can see this traffic here. I mean, he's 40 miles from us, probably way over here somewhere. Anyways, it's pretty clear up here at 24,000 feet. So if we do see the traffic, we'll maintain, we'll monitor it and maintain visual separation. So yeah, it's currently 48 minutes past the hour, which is accurate to real life. Well, in real life it's 49. 48 minutes past the hour. And we'll be arriving at 34 minutes past the next hour. So we still have a bit of a long way to go. Traffic that's below is actually very near to us now. That's just way out there.
Advisory Cebu 7 Tanner. We will fly direct Natay. It is at 5,000. Traffic Cebu 034 Abeso commencing descending 5,000 Manila. Copy on traffic Cebu 135 taxi and line up runway 24. Manila Cebu 553 commencing takeoff runway 31 Harbor 1 departure Manila. Flight J. you. Manila, Cebu 553, airborne climbing 350, Harbor 1. Traffic, Seabear 135, taking off runway 24 for Calibo 6 Alpha departure.
We have traffic in front of us, also going to Mactan. But he is going 417 knots while I'm going 440, so there's no problems with separation here. We're currently around 15 nautical miles apart. Are there any people going to Mactan here? Seems there are. So we have 4117. So there are 3 of us going to Mactan. This one isn't. And there's one from Katiklan who's also going to Mactan. So he is going to arrive. There's no ETA. So Cebu 549 will arrive 38 minutes past the next hour. We'll be arriving.
Manila, Cebu 553 will proceed.
Ah, that's time online, sorry.
Ipata climbing 350.
Right, it's time online. 22 minutes past the next hour, I believe. Yeah, it's 22 minutes past the next hour. And then I'll be arriving 27. So we have like a 5-minute separation, which will grow because of our difference in airspeed. So it will grow. Cebu 417 here is right at 26 miles. If he speeds up, this might be a problem with separation, but we'll get there when we'll get there. We'll just either speed up or slow down just so we can maintain separation with this with him. One departing from Mactan, but he might be well away of the airport once we start going there. So hey, there you go. I can actually see the preceding traffic. There it is. Cebu. I forgot his call sign, but it starts with 5. Go ahead and I think I'm just taking this off the top of my head here, but I think the Mactan VOR is 114.3.
Manila traffic and
I might be wrong though.
More, you might want to go for Bravo 0 will taxi to runway 224, departure via Foxtrot, Delta left, Bravo, Charlie Hold short 22.
There's our top of descent. Let's go ahead and set up early actually, so we don't forget. Go ahead and select our forecast. This can go away. So we have 27, which is 12 Celsius standard deviation. 1007. So I'm gonna actually set 107 here. There you go. Find the descent forecast right over here. Transition level of 130, that's accurate. Gonna go 310, 200, 100, 256 at 19. 242 at 30, and 273 at 29. It's good. Are we close enough? No, we aren't. But wait, we have Meter in Mactan. 220. Yeah, we're definitely landing 220. Let's actually just read this all. So we have good visibility, but we have cumulonimbus clouds at 1,800 here. Dew point and temperature is also very close to each other. So yeah, so we have cumulonimbus clouds east southeast of the station. So if I go ahead and look at VATSIM, east southeast. So right here, right over here, oh, east southeast. There's some cumulonimbus right around this area. So we need to be aware of that. Go runway 22. Oh. What's our altitude? 350. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 90, so that's 105. Bang. Put 10 and then 4. That's it for our legs here. And that's exactly accurate. Look at that. Look at that. That's so satisfying, man.
Right. Correction left base, runway 24, pare.
Go ahead and monitor this 4.7. That's exactly what our OFB says is going to be our fuel remaining at Mactan, which is scarily fantastic that it's accurate. The 5.9, so we have 1.2. So 66, 65 actually, 0.9. There you go, it's 1.2. We're gonna land flaps 30 and a VRF 149. Let's go ahead and get this here. So winds will be 220 at 10.
The Romeo 4
have 27 degrees Celsius. 1007. Flaps 30. It's dry. We don't have any indications of rain. Just cumulonimbus clouds east southeast of the station. Just gonna let that be dry. All this looks good, and let's copy this cross weight here. 65.9. And we'll have this figure. So if I go ahead and let's actually go ahead and grab our charts here. Oh, that is so RMP22, RNAV, RNP for runway 22. Then our aerodrome chart. Oh, there we go. So my goal is to exit off hotel, which is close to the middle of the runway here. So we'll go ahead and set auto brakes 3 here. So 80 knots. Sorry, not 80 knots. 80 miles to top of descent. So let's do our arrival. Our arrival briefing here. So this is the 10-2 Golf chart of Jeppesen. So this is the RNAV for runway 22, RMP arrival, sorry, for runway 22. We'll be in the Bate 3 Romeo. So we need to be at Bate at or above 10,000, and then to Golda at or below 4,000 feet. I'm actually just going to go ahead and set this to 4,000 feet. We don't have ATC, so we are going to just go ahead and descend down via the star to Golda. So at Golda we need to be at 250 knots there. So I'm actually going to go ahead and
for Manila. Traffic by 3 Airfield 80 will depart runway 22 Mall. The traffic Sigma 2 for descending NASA 110 for 5,000 mobile.
Traffic Cebu 110, the establishment is to Forward Beach, Paris, Starbucks, back.
Golda 250 knots. So at Golda 250 below 4,000 above. It's good. Right, so this is our approach chart. So this is the RMP for runway 22. We'll have a final approach course of 227. Just gonna set that here. Even though I don't think this has anything, I think this is gonna affect the RMP approach, but I'm just gonna set it there anyways. So we have a mandatory height of 2,400, so we need to be at 2,400 once we go ahead and intercept the glide slope for runway 22 here. We have a minimum descent altitude of 460. Set that over here. For airport elevation is 35 feet.
Traffic by 3 Airfield
Put this to 50.
passing 1,900 feet.
Go back to our message pressure. So we'll be at Golda. We'll be initiating our RMP at Golda. So max 250, 4,000. We're gonna go straight to Victor Mike 22 Alpha. Then we're gonna turn left onto final and to reach Victor Mike 22 Bravo at 2,400. We'll intercept the 3-degree glide slope to runway 22. So we have, once again, we have an MDA of 460. So we need to be at a 3-degree glide slope. Once again, we'll be doing a VRF plus 5. I believe. No, it's 10 actually.
Traffic Cebu
It says 5 here for some reason. Anyways, 227, yeah. Let's do plus 5, that's 154, so around 154 not ground speed. Sorry, ground speed actually. right around 154, so we'll be descending right in between, right around 800 feet per minute, I believe. I might be wrong on this. Once again, I'm not a real life pilot. I can't verify what I'm saying, but I may be wrong on this, but I think that's it. We'll just have to cross-check, so basically at around 4 nautical miles, we should be at around 1,360 feet. So we'll double-check that once we do start our 3-degree glide slope down to runway 22. So misapproach, we'll be climbing course 227 at 2,000, and then we're going to turn left direct to Darod. So we'll climb to 2,000, so we need to be at max 250 knots on the way to 2,000. We're going to turn direct to Darod, then to Almar, where we need to hold at 4,000 or restricted to ATC. We don't have ATC, so we'll hold at 4,000 at Almar, then we'll probably just do another approach into runway 22 once we set that all up. Transition altitude is 130. 130 is set on our descent, so it's pretty good. And yeah, that's our briefing complete.
Traffic advisory, Cebu 425 at flight level 170. In 3 minutes, we are descending 160. 14 nautical miles northwest of Butuan. IFR to Davao River to Papa arrival, RFP 23. Cebu 425. Under the traffic 2.24, turning left face runway 24.
So the traffic in front of us is 24 miles. So yeah. We go. We're about 35 nautical miles from our top. So we can actually set that, see that here in FMS. So we're 13 nautical miles from our top of descent, and yeah, we have 4,000 set. Done our briefing, and yeah, we'll be descending now there into Mactan. Everything's set actually. We actually did the descent checklist here.
Pressurization.
Set.
Set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing and fuel.
So again, we've done that. We'll have 4.8 remaining once we touch down, which is... Let me just go ahead and verify that we will have 4.7 according to our flight plan here on the other pages. So our reserves is 4, so yeah, we need to have 4,000 kilograms of fuel in order for us to have a safe flight, in order for us to safely divert. So 4.8, that's pretty good. Might even have a bit of fuel left for holding if necessary. So
Traffic advisory, Cebu 327, descending.
flaps 30 set, 149 and 460.
That's for Conte 5 Papa arrival.
Under the traffic 2.24, turning final runway 24.
So again, time check, it's 10 UTC. For UTC actually it's now 12 So 1211. It's 1211. It's now 11 minutes past the hour. We've been it's been 49 minutes since we've pushed back from Manila. It's been 32 minutes since we've departed Manila. We are expected to arrive in what's this? Mactan in around 23 minutes.
Zibo 425 descending 160. My apology, passing 369, descending 160. Oh my god, top planes. So level at Primar.
Oh my god. Right, or 8 nautical miles from the top of descent. The traffic in front of us is no longer in our TCAS for some reason. It's also not here. But he is still online for me in VATSIM, so... Right, everyone's not moving in VATSIM. Let me just restart VATSIM here. Yeah, he is supposed to be... I should be able to still see him. What's the difference between... he's already descended. I see. He has that flight level 200, so he's below actually. I can't see any contrails. But he's below. There we go, we're going to start our descent here. Traffic advisory, Jollibee 875 is 57 nautical miles north of Batay waypoint. Applicable 350 will be descending 4000 via the Batay 3 Romeo arrival into Mactan. Right. Oh, our FPS is decreasing again. Oh no. Gotta look at the sky. We might disconnect here. There you go, our FPS is back. This is... I forgot to put this to 10. I also forgot to set... You know what? I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm just gonna put it right. I forgot to release my passengers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. I didn't notice that. Let's just do this. I still have so much to go in terms of proficiency with flight simming, but yeah, I've enjoyed every single minute of learning and flying the Zibo since I started flying this the Zibomod 737 in June or July. No, June. I think it was June when I first started flying the 73. So before that, I've flown the King Air C90B, the modded one, and before that, I was doing just VFR flights using the Cessna, and yeah. So I'm pretty much a newbie to flight simming, and you can tell because I keep forgetting a lot of stuff that I needed to do. Keep forgetting checklists and whatnot, but yeah, hopefully one day I'll be able to be as proficient to the veterans.
Level 160, commencing Conde 5 Papa, arrival alas 2 for Manila.
Traffic advisory Singapore 24, we're going to taxi Charlie, then go Juliet, Berkshire, Bangkok 31.
We have traffic 40 miles to the west. Why do I still hear people who are in Manila? That doesn't make sense. That actually doesn't make sense. Why do I keep hearing people in Manila? But I'm almost at Mactan here. I did not use it. It wasn't like that before. Like usually when I get to I don't know, like I get to maybe around Caticlan or Masbate, I usually cannot hear people who are in Manila, but for some reason now I can, which is I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying because you're thinking that it's relevant information, but it's actually just someone departing Manila who's very far away. So, anyways, still monitoring our traffic separation here from. Let me actually go ahead and I can actually put VATSIM on there, right? There you go. So I am just monitoring our separation here. We have a bunch of airplanes flying to Cebu. We're like we're the fourth arrival to Cebu in this group at least. Sorry, not fourth, the third. Then there's two others. So yeah. Separation looks pretty fantastic, so I'm not gonna worry about it anymore.
Traffic advisory, Cebu 327 descending 9,000 feet, bound to Boris.
So he is...
Mactan traffic, Cebu Air 135, passing over Golda, commencing our nav approach runway 22.
Right. So we have traffic on final now, commencing RNAV for runway 22 at Golda. We have traffic, I believe, was just approaching Golda.
Traffic advisory, Cebu 425 passing 145, descending to 9,000. 30 nautical miles north of Cherry.
There we go.
Papa arrival, RMC23, Davao.
So we don't have any speed restrictions in Batay, but we do have one at Gold. So I think these, I don't actually know what these two are. Usually whenever I see these green circles, it's usually a deceleration point, but it usually has text deceleration right next to it. So I have no idea what these two mean and why there are two very close to each other. But I'm gonna guess and just... There you go. There's a diesel point right over here at Golda. I have no idea what you mean. I don't know if it's a bug with Zibo or if there's a meaning to this in actual real-life operations.
You ready for departure? Roger, thank you.
I just realized, what does it say in A? Oh my god, I forgot to set up flight line. That is why. Okay, I forgot to set up fly alive here. So we were supposed to be at RPL RPVA. Jollibee 87 Tango. Okay. An error has occurred. Why did an error occur? Wait. There you go. There you go. I forgot. Yeah, I did not check that. I forgot the so my freaking overlay was pretty much useless throughout most of the flight, so yeah. That is bad. But anyways, we're approaching our transition level here. Let's go ahead and set our QNH of 1007 to verify that's actually true.
Roger, thank you.
I have no idea where that is happening, the transmission. Maybe it's in Davao. I don't recognize the points that they're mentioning. So I'm just gonna monitor again VATSPY here. Alright, separation is pretty good. We're still super far away from Cebu 549 here. 27 nautical miles. So we're kind of good there.
Welcome traffic, Cebu 135, short final, runway 22.
Right, that guy short final. The other one is, I think, just over Golda, yeah, commencing the RMP. I don't know why he's not transmitting in Unicom. Yeah, this is weird. Why am I listening to why am I hearing people are going to Davao? Like, is this realistic, the range? Like, it's just literally like I'm like half of the country away from Davao, yet I can still hear like people who are transmitting in Davao. It's pretty bad because, you know, I don't think that's realistic. I think you can hear people in Davao when you're in like Mactan, so in Cebu. Right, so we approach 10,000. Turn those on. Grab the seat belts. Everything looks good in my good here. I'm gonna go ahead and
Approach checklist. Altimeters and instruments.
set and cross check. 1007, 1007.
Set and cross-checked.
Approach aids.
Approach aids. We don't really have an. We don't really need
Check
to set
and
that
set.
because we're on
Approach
RMP.
checklist completed.
Go ahead and select 2400 here.
Would they consider them all above 340, right?
Macton traffic, Cebu Air 135, vacated runway 22. Taxi Bravo Foxtrot to the gates.
Bravo traffic, Cebu 109er, passing 8,400 feet, descending 4,000, commencing hold at Livery.
I have no idea where Larry. Larry? Or is it 109er? And this is why it's it's annoying that I can hear people in Davao. I mean, if it was Bohol, if I could hear people from Bohol, it's, it's understandable. It's pretty close. We'll be able to hear each other, but to hear people from in Davao, that's just way too far away. So I am gonna go ahead and select bug the up speed and tell our flight attendants to prepare for landing. Yeah, alright, good. Right. Oakland traffic, Jollibee 87 Tango over Golda, commencing the RMP approach for runway 22, base leg. Just pretty short, so I'm gonna go ahead and do so.
4117 over Batay, flight level 130, descending 4,000 for RNP runway 22 via Quebec.
Select 10. Alright, so landing here. Beautiful day here in Mactan. QNH has suddenly become 1009er for some reason. Let me verify that here. Nope. So 1009er. For some reason became 1009er. 1907. So VRF plus 5 is 144. And traffic, Jollibee 87 Tango is established final, runway 22, RMP approach Mactan.
Thousand to go.
1,000 to go. I really hope we don't get any FPS drops here. But yeah, set this to 500 here. Go flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. So once again, our miss approach altitude is 4,000. Speed check, flaps 5, speed check. Sorry, flaps 5, speed check, flaps 5.
2,500.
Here we go. $2,500, gear down. Speed check, flaps 15. Gear down, true green. $154 here. Go speed checks, flaps 30, 154 set. Speed brakes arm.
Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 3 set.
Flaps.
Flaps 30 set. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist completed.
So we need to be 1,360 at 4. And looks like we are going to be smack on to that profile. 360 and we're full miles. Alright, we're good there. Go ahead and select 4,000 miss approach. Or N1 is 70.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch altitude set.
Auto throttle off. Autopilot off. My controls.
Approaching 2-2.
Oh no, there we go. There's our FPS drop. Locked on traffic. Jollibee 87 Tango is short final runway 22. Oh my god, yep, we're too high. Our FPS is so bad. Continue approach. Oh, we're gonna disconnect here. Yep, we disconnected. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh my god, why is our FPS so bad? Ah, there you go. There you go. Ah.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Start flaring. Oh, we've bounced there. Speed brakes deployed, reverse normal, and we disconnected again. What?
80 knots.
Reverse idle, manual braking. There's someone on the runway here. reverse. What the hell just happened? Right. Oh my god, this has been a... This is bad.
Cebu 4117, 10 mile final. Cebu, Lakpan.
Right. We vacated at Golf. We'll go Foxtrot to the gate. Look at traffic. Jollibee 87 Tango has vacated via Golf. We'll be taxiing Golf Bravo Foxtrot to the gate. Mactan. Alright. Alright, that was terrible. Gotta go ahead and set our APU. It boggles me why I have such a bad... such bad FPS whenever I look over there. Like, look at that. Look at the FPS. I have no idea. But if I look here, it's all good. There's something wrong that it's basically because of these scenery by clouds. I have no idea what's causing it. Like, it's super annoying whenever I fly here. That's why I don't really fly here in Cebu that often, because first of all, there's no other Cebu scenery that's really good. The default scenery for X-Plane is very bad, so this is really the only option that I have. But yeah, the lag is very much unbearable. So just Foxtrot, we need to turn... Alright, there we go. We have FPS drop here as well. I have no idea what's causing it. Like, Manila is fine. Davao is also fine. Puerto Princesa is also fine for me, actually. It's just Cebu that's giving me some FPS problems. I'm just gonna park right over here on the next what's this? Right over here at the first stand. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and turn off our engine number 2.
Mactan traffic, Cebu 4117 on final, short final, runway 22 Mactan.
The GP on the way of our Marshal. But hopefully our Marshal works. If our Marshal doesn't work, this is just a day that's... Yep, Marshal doesn't work. What a day this is. What a... We're gonna consider this a fail. Oh no, it works. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Okay. We have a bit of a problem with on our final, but I'm actually gonna just actually see what happens in our approach. But yeah, that's just definitely not ideal. Landing with, like, I don't know, 10-7 FPS is not ideal. We totally messed that landing up. We were like way off the center line. Yeah. Sometimes it lags, sometimes it doesn't actually, but yeah, today it just lags so much, and yeah, just happens to be on our stream. That's our luck. Here you go. Park brake set. This to idle.
Backstand traffic, Cebu 4117, land runway 22, will vacate via hotel.
It's off. .9 on board, so fuel was spot on. Oh wait, no. Before we actually do this, let's go ahead and yeah, debrief. So we are here, guys, at Mactan. So that has been our Jollibee ops from Manila to Cebu. It was a hairy landing here in Cebu. The FPS was not on our side, but we did get it down with no problem. It wasn't the landing that I wanted. It wasn't the landing I expected. I was really oh wait, that's the something that I forgot. I was really hoping that this could be a landing that I might be able to post, you know, as a landing short. It's my first short, but FPS got in the way, so I'm probably just going to have to wait until the next time I land, the next time I stream, to be able to get that short worthy landing that I can proudly edit and post on the channel. But yeah, this wasn't it. This has been Jollibee Ops, so gonna go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM here, and I'm still currently on APU power because I'll be doing the shutdown once we land. Why is our right now the FPS seems fine once I disconnected from VATSIM here. The FPS now fine. So was it VATSIM that's triggering the FPS drop? I have no idea, but yeah, here we are. Here's the bad tower view. I don't have X camera, so pretty much stuck with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let us go ahead and watch our landing here. Where the hell there it is? So landing from tower view. Goes our gear. Just started lagging. I'm actually really super disappointed with that, but yeah, that's why I don't really like. As much as possible, I don't fly to Cebu, just because I have scenery issues here, FPS issues. But here we go. Here's our landing. I was so way off the center line there. That was bad. Oh, I did an oopsie. I did a oopsie. Yeah. So it's terrible. Not gonna lie. I think we even smacked the nose gear down. Let's just go ahead and grab a screenshot here. Right, let's watch this in another view. Yeah, there's the lag right there. The touchdown wasn't bad, we were just really off center. We were just really off center. Yeah. I mean, I tried to, if you notice, I was trying to just reconnect back up. Maybe I should not have done that and just focus on landing the aircraft. Maybe that wouldn't have happened, but I tried to reconnect like multiple times during the approach, so it's my fault as well. Like 50% my fault for, oh, I did it again, for being distracted here. But yeah, let's do this from a different angle. Say we're watching from right over here. Let me actually go ahead and to get a shot here at Mactan. Right there. There you go. This looks like a golden, a good thumbnail for the stream. Center it like that. Actually, gonna go closer, maybe here at the VOR. Right there. There's our landing, right there. Just check our view here from the cabin. You know what, I might still try to think of a reason that I might still post this landing. The passenger point of view, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, the passenger point of view wasn't that bad, but from the cockpit, we're way off. We're way off the center line. So she got in front of the flight deck.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and review that. So we were stable. I give myself props for that. We were stable. We did not deviate from the glide path. It was a pretty smooth landing. 115 feet per minute, 1.27 Gs. So that's actually pretty fantastic. It's just, yeah, the center line deviation, 4 meters, pretty bad. So yeah, it was a shame. You know, it's pretty much just aside from skill issue, it was pretty much a what you call a spec issue, because my laptop literally is lagging during that final approach. So that was bad. And let's actually see what Zibo says. Approach was great. So what penalties did I do? 250 knots below 6,000. I may have passed 250 knots below 8,000. High rate of descent below 500 AGL. Anyways, let's go ahead and put some GPU in. Put some shocks. Put the GPU on the bus. Turn the APU off. Those are already off. Those are on. And let's start disembarking the passengers. There you go. Disembarking the passengers. Boom. Terminate the flight leg. I'm gonna go ahead and save this flight actually. So yeah, guys. This is actually pretty loud. So yes, guys, this has been our stream. Jollibee flight, was it 87 Tango, right? Jollibee flight 87 Tango from Manila to Cebu. Landing wasn't great, but yeah, we've made it here. So once again, this has been Captain Obvious. I'm obviously not a captain. Your newbie gamer. Sorry, not newbie gamer, newbie flight simmer, and flying on a budget, as you can tell by the FPS drops. Here to just give you a bit of content and just to document my passion, you know, for flying here in Flight Sim. We were live in VATSIM, but we've now landed in Cebu. So. Thank you for watching, and Hello, hello? Alright, there you go. I'm still trying to figure things out about streaming. This has been my third stream here on YouTube, and I would just realize I didn't have microphone for this scene. Anyways, once again, this has been Captain Obvious. Obviously not a captain, your newbie flight simer. And yeah, your flight sim. If you want to catch any more content like this from me, your newbie flight simmer and your flight simmer on a budget, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time. Thank you again for watching, and see ya!